One of the biggest misconceptions about adoption is girls think that their baby won't love them, which is absolutely not true.
Teagan is an amazing girl. She came to Gladney. She found out she was pregnant during her senior year of high school.
I was terrified. That's definitely the biggest word I could use, and I didn't really know how to go about the whole situation. I kind of thought it was just not real. When I first came to Gladney, I was a little more nervous, and it was kind of more of a for sure thing that I kind of had to sink in, I'm really pregnant and this is really going to happen. But it also was a big relief, and it gave me some hope because I knew this was going to be a perfect place to kind of get started where I wanted to.
I think the change in the openness of adoption has been positive. It takes away some of the shame that may have surrounded adoption before for the adoptee, for the birth parent. It becomes more of a natural thing where this is just their life story, that they have multiple people who love them and care about them. It is a valuable option that it can help bring health and stability to a birth family and also to an adopted child, that it's not something to be shameful of, that it really is a very positive parenting option.
The dorm experience has been totally different because it's been hard being so far away from my family, but it's also like college kinda, just with a bunch of pregnant girls. So it's been a good place to kind of just relax and kind of rest my head on everything that's going on right now.
The most important thing to Teagan really was that they would be able to provide opportunity and education, and that they would be a very loving, she calls it traditional family, just to uphold kind of some of the mainstay family values.
And they give you as much time as you want. It took me an hour.
Some girls take days or longer to choose. When Teagan found Lisa and Caleb, she came almost literally running into my office. She just knew right away there was something special about them.
They had these great smiles, and that's actually what kind of was like, oh, these are really cool people.
Caleb and Lisa came to Gladney after struggling with secondary infertility, and the doctors told them that they couldn't explain why or what was going on. They knew that if God put the desire in their heart for them to have a child, then He was going to make a way. And so that is how they turned to adoption and to Gladney.
I am kind of nervous and excited to meet the family for the first time. A little bit worried that they might not like me, or, you know, what they're kind of going to think. But I'm also really excited to get the process started.
Teagan was, she's young, but she was so mature, and she was real easy to talk to.
But I do remember being just totally impressed by her.
They're exactly how I pictured them to be, really sincere and sweet, and not really like trying to pretend to be something they're not, so that's nice too.
She knows what she wants, she knows what place she is in her life, and it's something that we can provide and guarantee her that you will graduate.
Well, it's such a selfless act,
to
know where you're at in your life and know that the possibility of what you can provide for your son and wanting more for him.
For me, I am on the countdown. It's about a week and a half away, and I've had a smile on my face, I think, since mid-September. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to meet this child.
My favorite thing about my son right now is just when he opens those eyes and just kind of looks around, and I love his hands, and when he wraps them around my finger and everything, or when he lays his head on my chest, it's just everything. And as soon as you see him, you're just so excited, and everything about him is cute. Like, I don't even see flaws in him at all. It's just a great feeling to see him, and kind of bittersweet. I just want Caleb and Lisa to know that I'm so happy that I could help them become a family, and I'm grateful for all the stuff that they're gonna be doing and giving to Ryan, and all the love that he's already has. But also that I'm just glad we have connected and I've met some great people, and that I'm really excited to see what the future has ahead of him. And I just can't imagine not doing this all over again for him.
There's no doubt he's worth the wait. And we told her the promises that we made to her for him, that he will grow up, that he will graduate high school as she desires, that he will be loved. I told her to go conquer the world. She deserves that, and that's the best gift she can give him.
I want her to remember that she came here really introverted and seemed frightened, but by the time she left here, she was a woman who had grown into her own, confident, funny, in charge of her future and her child's future.
This experience has changed me to kind of be more confident with who I am, and that life isn't going to be perfect, but at the same time, we'll all get through it, and everything happens for a reason. I'd never heard of a place like this, and I just kind of felt right to come here. And it's been a great journey with Gladney.
It's not ending today for us. Saw it as another door we're going through and continuing on.
I would want to tell Teagan thank you. Today I'm already gonna cry. And it's just a dream come true for me.
I'd like him to know that this was probably the hardest day I've ever had to face, and that he will always be in my heart, and then I'll always be in his heart. So whenever he needs someone, or he just kind of, needs to know he's loved, he can always know that I'm right there with him somehow, and that I will always love him. My hopes and my dreams for myself is to go to college and get my education going, and just to be somebody that someday when my son, if he decides to come looking for me, he can be proud of who he came from.